So Stuart, I'm at a thrift store on the corner of 23rd and Portland in Oklahoma City. I think it's just called the Thrift Store. And I have wanted to come here for a while. I've driven by, but I've never come in, but it gets pretty good reviews. So I think we need to do it. I'm not sure how much stuff is going to be in here. So it may be one segment, it might be two segments, but let's go in and find out. Well, I always have a little bit of an idea of some things that I'm looking for when I come into Goodwill or any kind of thrift store. And in general, here are the categories that I'm looking at today. I'm looking at things that might be seasonal. Now, I've gotten rid of lots of my holiday decorations, so I don't want to go home with a whole lot more. But at this price point, I can get something, use it just for this season, and then I can donate it again. So I'm kind of looking for that kind of thing. I'm also looking for things that maybe I can deconstruct to turn into something else. You know, sometimes you'll find something and it looks kind of junky, but you think, ooh, I could take that apart and I could use this for this and that for that. So that's another category that I'm kind of looking at. As always, I'm looking for anything in metal, anything in wood. I'm also looking for, as a broad category, I am looking for vessels for Christmas gifts. So every year I give my famous toffee candy, you know, my chocolate toffee candy that I get, you know it well, don't you, Stuart? That I give as gifts. So I'm looking for containers for that. A lot of times I'll just put them in festive bags or boxes or something along those lines. But I think today I'm going to look for inexpensive vessels that people might want to use again and again. So those are some of the categories I'm looking at, but I am definitely going to be open for other things. And as Stuart says, we're always looking for that one special find. Okay, I'm in the seasonal area right now, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and I'm just going to look at a few things. I don't know what these are exactly. Do you think maybe these are placemats, Stuart? I don't know what they are. It might expand, but this is kind of fun. And the thing about this thrift shop, you have to do a little research before you start looking. Everything is 50% off of the marked price, and apparently the price is determined by how long it's been here. So it may be marked down, and then you take the half price of the lowest marked down cost. These are kind of fun, and if my kiddos were still at home, and if I was going to be home more around Halloween, I might look at those because I think you could do something fun with that. And always I look at things that have spray paint potential. I've got a lot of things in bags. Like something like this would be half of $4.98, so that would be roughly $2.50. If you are just starting to set up a household and you're wanting to get things that you'll be using in the future, I'm thinking about now like people in their 20s and 30s, a Thanksgiving platter like that could be used for multiple things would be a good buy. Really, I am getting a little bit more into blue and white, so this would be kind of fun if you were into it.
Well, I know who that would be a perfect Halloween gift for, or
What's
fall
that?
gift for, the blue and white pumpkin.
Who's that, me?
Mr. John Turman.
Oh, Mr. John Turman, wouldn't that be? You know what? Maybe, well, I was going to say, if this had a Christmas motif, except I won't be seeing John before then. So I think I'm going to put that. I'm going to put that back. But Stuart, that was very.
Thought that counts,
I know, it's very thoughtful of you. So there's a lot more things over here. Again, I might be more interested if I were going to be. In town. These are the kind of things that I don't do lots of scary decorations around Halloween, but if I wanted to decorate my bar or something, this would be a really fun thing. If I were going to have a Halloween party, these kind of things I think would be really fun. What's this? There's a ceramic turkey. Again, I look at things for spray paint potential. Again, here, now see, Stuart, I'm backing you up, I know, because I just saw this. This would be really fun. I could definitely see doing something with this, planting something in here, maybe a succulent. I might have to spray paint that. You could puncture a hole in the bottom for $3.98. This would be roughly $2. Okay, this could be really fun if you wanted to give somebody a fun little Halloween gift. Or you could fill it with candy. Stu, that's kind of fun. I don't think I need it, but it is kind of fun. Okay, let's keep going. This Garland has kind of a retro vibe, and it would just be $1. So that would be something to think about, even for gift wrapping and stuff. I think I'm not gonna do too much of that kind of thing today, because whatever I bring home, I have to put away. Okay, we may have our first strike. Okay, yes, these shall be mine, the Topiary Queen. I am thinking there's 3 of them, and I love things in 3s. Okay, let's see what this is gonna cost. So this one, $4.98, so this one would be $2.50. This one would be $1.50, so I'm at like am I at $4, Stuart?
Sounds like it, I think.
$4.
I didn't really hear the numbers.
I'm gonna put these in my cart.
Yeah, I saw one of these.
And I got a big one. Now I can see these in a myriad different places. And what I think, okay, in this one, $4.98, $2.54. So for $6.50, I get these 3. And these, look at these pretty closely, Stuart. So what I think I will probably do is maybe or maybe not remove some of the leaves, yes, and put real ones in, and I will fix any abrasions on here. These could be oh so elegant. What do you think?
It's a Linda idea.
It is a Linda idea. It's topiary, so of course it's Linda. So I've got 3 of those. Maybe we should, I don't know if our math is good enough, Stuart, but maybe we should do try to keep a count. Okay, I've spent $6 so far.
We can call it 6 and go from there.
We'll call it 6. Now, this wreath, though I don't think I want it, this is the kind of thing when I say you could deconstruct it. Because look, this has great stuff in it, Stuart. So this was $6.98, so this would be $3.50, and for that, look at how many of these golden gourds you could get. Some pine cones that are gold, lots of foliage. I don't know that I would use it as a wreath, but it's got lots of deconstruction potential. And again, even if I never used this again, I could just regift it. And for $3, what do you think?
That's pretty nice.
Pretty good? Okay. Now, as always, I'm going to put this stuff in my cart, but you guys have to check till the end to see what really makes it home with me. And there's my question of the day. When you go thrifting, how much stuff that you put in your cart, what percentage actually goes home with you? I would say for me, it's usually about 75%. What about you, Stuart? Okay,
I mean, like if it makes it into my cart, typically it's being purchased. It's probably my truth.
Okay, so this is a thing. If I were setting up, again, a new household or a second household or a vacation home, I would do that Martha Stewart thing, White Wall of China, that she did in her house in Maine, and she just had one whole stage area in her kitchen that was nothing but just different kinds of white china. And it really wouldn't matter if it matched or it didn't match. But look at how great these would be for individual eggplant parmesan, which I made the other day, Stuart, or little lasagnas, and these would be $2 a piece. And we have 2, 4, 6 of these. What do you think? Should they stay or should they go?
The way you describe it makes it sound right.
Okay.
But I have a weird feeling you could do that with anything.
Well, maybe yes, maybe no.
Sneaking suspicion.
Sneaking suspicion. Okay, so that would be, what did I say? $2 and there's 6 of them. That would be $12. That's pretty pricey, Stuart. But we'll see. Okay, now look at these. I don't know what I would do with these, but if you were visiting from Oklahoma or something.
Is it like a soap holder?
It's like, I don't know what these are supposed to be. I don't know.
Oklahoma something.
Okay, the mayor.
Best of category, whatever they
Maybe they just go
were.
on the wall 'cause
But
the hole's on that side.
that could be something. Nobody smokes anymore, but I guess they could be ashtrays. Here's some great, just simple white mugs.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, a full set for $1 a piece. Not a bad deal.
Not shabby.
You might think about that for Julia. University of Oklahoma. Another category I always look at is glassware. Now this is something I might deconstruct and remove him from the base and use that for, like at Christmas time you could put a wreath around its head, or definitely at Easter. So see, what I would try to do is detach it. It's pretty heavy. But again, I'm not in the market for that kind of stuff today. So be gone, be gone. These are sweet. Sweet right here. Now something else that you probably kind of want to do is when you are approaching these stores, look through the window and see if they've got some things on display, because a lot of times they'll put what they perceive to be their best items in the window. Okay, this is a great idea. I talked about having more blue and white in my house, and it may be even informing my Christmas decorating. And look here. Now, I don't know that this little blue and white bear is my taste, but if I wanted to decorate a tree in all silver, whites, blues, look at all of these. Ooh, these are beautiful. And these would be half of that. So these are marked $6.98, roughly $3.50. And they've got them in, right here, these look like maybe a little bit like mercury glass. And look here, Stuart, they've got, and I always like to use big and small ornaments. So these are in different colors too. $4.98, $2.50. I'm not sure. What do you think, Stuart?
I mean, they kind of fit the bill.
They kind of fit the bill.
Is there anything that's more than 50% off?
And look, there's red ones too. And red is historically what I have used in my house. I'm not sure about this. Stuart, I'm going to think about this and we may come back, okay?
Deal.
Okay, so we're almost at hygge season where candles become a priority, and these are really good votive candles, but they also have a nice lip on them, so you could put wire around that, you could suspend them somehow, but these are really good votive candle holders, and these would just be 50 cents. So I think I'm going to go for these, because at some point, Stuart, we are going to do a late night walkabout in my backyard. Are we not?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
I lost you for a
Let's
second
see,
there.
where we will have lots of candlelight. Now, this is what I was talking about, because my toffee looks pretty scrumptious just in a paper bag, but it would be ever so much more elegant if I put it in a cut glass bowl. Like this one is just $1.98. That would be $1. So for $1, I could put my candy in here, cover it, and give this to somebody for Christmas. Would that not be wonderful, Stuart? And likewise, I could do this one, and these two kind of match. We could do his and hers candies. Any of these, all of these bowls, like this one, $2.98. That would be about $1.50. And you know, glass containers like this are ubiquitous. You'll find these at all thrift stores. Look at this one, it's footed. This would be a fun one. And this one would be less than $1. Okay, good idea, Stuart. What do you think?
Good idea.
And then sweet little saucers like this. I love this detailing around the edge. These would be great as saucers for your potted plants if you wanted them all to match, and there's 4 of them. I like this bowl too. This one would be $1. Okay. We'll come back and check this out, Stuart. There's lots here. I'm not worried somebody else will pick them up because there's so many. So let's go to another part of the store, and then I'll come back and get that last so it'll be sitting on top and not the bottom. Okay, I'm trying really hard to stay out of people's way, Stuart, because this is a pretty busy place today. I've actually found a couple of things that I've moved to the end of the aisle. Now, this is something that, again, if you're moving into a new apartment or whatever, it's really beautiful dishes or plates like this. I like this one because it's got some texture to it. You could almost see getting this at an art festival, but like on a dresser, this is very West Elmish. This is the kind of thing that you would see sitting on a post-century modern bureau or something like that. This one would be $1, but it could hold your keys, your wallet, things like that at night. And I think it could be really, really beautiful, or at an entryway on a chest of drawers or a sideboard. This could be really beautiful. So I think that's kind of a fun idea. I'm not going to get it, but I think it's a great idea. Something else, since I am looking for vessels, I was just talking with a woman and we were trying to decide if this was metal or ceramic, and I think it's metal. And this would be about $3.50. Now this says stone, so I'm thinking it may not be metal, but if you were someone who made like roasted nuts or Chex Mix or things like that at Christmas, this would be a great container to put it in and gift someone. And again, would look good sitting on a man's dresser to hold his debris of the day. Always drawn to anything footed. This is just beautiful for people like those kind of aqua tones. This is $2, and you could fill this up as with fruit or flowers, put a flower frog in there and do a really gorgeous arrangement. And I think this could be stunning. Or for Christmas you could put some of those blue balls in there with some greenery. It would be very, very pretty. But I don't need one more footed thing. That falls into the category of I need it like a hole in the head. Okay, Stuart, let's do this next section, and then definitely this is going to be a 2-video project, I think. So we'll do this next section, which will kind of complete the housewares and the holiday portion of this thrifting adventure. And then we'll save the second half maybe for another video. When should we post it? A Friday and Friday, or
we'll
consecutively? Well, we'll think about that as we peruse this next area. Lots of purses. I don't see anything that...
That gold one stands out.
This gold, I know. If you were, it drew my eye too, Stuart, and I think even though it wouldn't come home with me, it's kind of fun, bueno.
Looks like a skirt.
Yeah, I can definitely see somebody bohemian kind of doing this, or if you needed something for a Halloween costume.
It looks like a Peter Pan skirt.
Or yeah, there you go. And typically, Stuart, I don't buy footwear at thrift stores. You never know what kind of things have been in people's footwear. Look here, lots of wreaths. Now, this is not my aesthetic, but boy, I can see how lots of young people would head straight for this. I definitely can see how this would be very, very fun for somebody. And this one, okay, had been $9.98, 50% off that. This one would be just under $5. That's pretty good, Stuart.
Pretty good.
This would be cute on Julia's apartment door
Yes, it
at
would.
Christmas time. Now I am replacing some of my ancient cookware that has needed to be replaced. You know, Teflon coated skillets and things that are scratched on the bottom.
Yeah.
So, and because I have been doing a little more baking, have I not, Stuart? And you've been
have.
eating some of the
I'm
cookies
gonna
that
eat
I've
one when I go to
made.
your house if there's still some.
Are you kidding? Those were long gone. Once you left, Hubs went at them, and they were gone in short order. I need to make another batch. Now, if you were wanting to set up, like year before last, I think, I got my son Jamie and his new bride a bar cart, and I tricked it out with all sorts of barware and stuff. And this is a great place to look for barware. Even if the barware doesn't match, you just get different sizes for highballs and different kinds of drinks. How fun would that be, Stuart?
It's fun.
Really fun gift idea. Very, very fun.
Got too many glasses at my house.
Well, you could even do the same thing with glasses you already have. Just take something you already have and transform it into a gift idea. I used to do that all the time when I was working displays. I would try to think of how I could use different things for different purposes. Okay, this is really good. And you know what,
Mini
Stuart?
muffins.
Mini muffins, that would just be
That's the kind of stuff
Wow.
Julia likes.
$1. $1. $1's pretty good. You know, now lots of people use this for storage. So if they're storing like paper clips and thumbtacks and things like that
Separates
for
things.
office
Interesting.
storage, or if they make jewelry, they use it for beads or just different things like that. But I think this might be good just for its intended purpose, which is making
novel idea.
muffins.
Use it for what it's
I
made
know,
for.
what a novel idea. This is really good heavy earthenware.
Is that stone or what's that?
It sounds like stone or something. Now look, if
Grandpa.
you need to replace your coffee pot, they've got replacement coffee pots here. And by the way, when I shop, I'm just shopping for myself and for different ideas and for gifts and things. But a lot of people shop apparently to resell. And there's lots of videos on YouTube about what to look for.
interesting.
And one of them is to take something like this and then deconstruct it, and then they sell the individual parts. I don't know where they sell them, on eBay or Facebook or wherever.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Here's some really, okay, see, this would just be so fun to trick out. I love barware.
I do too. That's why I have so much of it in my house.
I don't know what that says about me, but I do love barware.
It's ridiculous.
And I love a good whiskey. And all this stuff, you know, you can run it through the dishwasher and it's as good as new. Okay, here's the type of thing. I don't need it today, but this is the type of thing that I'm always on the lookout for. So you could put a bowl in the center with chips, and then you could put different condiment bowls along the side. You could put a pineapple in it here, and then put some foliage and greenery around it with lots of different fruits and things on the side. All sorts of potential, either way, upside down or this way. Okay, something else I'm always on the lookout for, because I don't really know where to find replacements. But I love these hurricanes that sit on candle holders, and you might remember that a larger version of this Hubs broke recently, and I didn't know where to find another one that was identical. I came up with something, but I really like this, the elegance, the old world elegance of this. There's something that's both classic and modern about it, and likewise this, if I just want to stick this in a regular candle holder, something like that, then I can just use a votive. Here's a couple more over here, Stuart. But these are plastic, so that doesn't trip my trigger. But I do think maybe these two. So I'm going to put these in my basket.
Very good.
And Stuart, you know what? Why don't we just end up there? Because I think I'm pretty much done with glassware and household items and everything. So how about we save all of the textiles and the clothing for another video?
Sounds good.
Okay, signing off then. Well, here you go. If you've held on this long, this is my very quick outfit of the day. Hopefully you can hear me because we're at a busy intersection at this thrift store. We're on the corner of 23rd and Portland in what area I believe is called the Windsor District. Is that right, Stuart?
I think so.
Yeah, it's not too far up from OCU. And so let me start from top to bottom. My sunglasses are Ray-Bans that I got off of Poshmark. My earrings are some that I don't remember where I got them. I have had them forever, but I love this shape of earring. My bag is a Magnolia bag that I got at Target years ago. It's great for this kind of thing. And by the way, this outfit is all about comfort today. My t-shirt is Madewell via Nordstrom Rack. My belt, I believe, is Banana Republic. I can't remember exactly, but I believe it's Banana Republic. My breeches are also Banana Republic. And my sandals are Esprit. And they're very, very comfortable. And like I say, I am just all about comfort today as I am waiting to get my pedicure, my manicure, and do some last minute things before Singapore. So Stuart, this is going to be a fun thrift store. Let's do it.